No room for shame. Strategy so sharp, like a knife in the night. Every move calculated, every risk we fight. In the matrix, we're the kings of the game. Trading like sharks, no room for shame. Strategy so sharp, like a knife in the night. Every move calculated, every risk we fight. In the matrix, we're the kings of the trade, riding high. Our wealth's never to fade, sharp as a blade. Our confidence is bold in the market. We're never cold. Through the chaos, through the pain, we rise above. We never wait. Each trade of victory, each also lessons. In the matrix, we're never at a loss. From the depths to the peaks, we ascend. With every win, we feel our power bend. Trading like pros in the eye of a storm. Our success is our greatest form. The market's our playground. We play the game with every trade. Our confidence remains no matter the risk. We take it on in the matrix. We're never alone. In the matrix, we're the kings of the trade, riding high. Our wealth's never to pay, sharp as a blade. Our confidence is bold in the market. We're never cold.
Good morning, everybody. Yo, what in the world is wrong with my screen? I thought I fixed this already. Hold up. Sorry, guys. I literally fixed this morning already. Every morning I have to reset the screen, and I already did that. There you go. What's up? What's up? Xers, what's up, bro? It's been a minute since I've joined the stream or seen videos, man. Hope you and the crowd been well. We've been doing well, my friend. We've been doing well. Just staying alive, right? Living life, my friend. Hope you're doing well, Xers. Hope you're doing well. Like up the stream, guys. Let's get the likes going. We got jobless claims just about to hit. Let's see what happens here. Jobless claims data dropped. Angelo, good morning. Good morning. 4-week average worse than expected. You know what's funny is yesterday we had good data come out yesterday. Like there were more jobs created, but then the market tanked. Because no one knows what's going to happen, and the market's going to do whatever it wants to do. And just because we had positive data yesterday, the market still tanked. How crazy is that, man? I feel you, man. Last month was a roller coaster for me. I got a job offer in UK, took it only to get sacked in 15 days after some legal battles. I managed to get some money I put towards getting there. Bro, I'm so sorry to hear that, man. That's not fun. That's crazy. But it's all good, man. And yeah, you're back home, ready to be on the stream. Yeah, it's all good. You know, it's early. The year's still early. There's still time to kind of change direction, and it sounds like you're pretty good at pivoting and getting on your feet quickly, right? That's what really matters. Can't tell you how many times I've had bad business deals or, you know, things happen that caused me to have to pivot. And that's one thing I'm good at. I'll pivot quick, figure out what's next, you know? So welcome back, my friend. Welcome back. Good to have you back. Well, that was uneventful news. If I could just say that. Wasn't as crazy as I thought it was going to be. But let's go ahead and draw out our supply and demand and on the 1 hour, and we'll go from there. Very tricky area. We got 1 hour candle wicks kind of forming everywhere. But we'll draw this out here as a 1 hour supply. Bada bing, bada boom. And if we zoom into the 5 minutes, we've got a breaker structure pretty much below all these swing lows. So that being said, we would want to go short right over here in this 5 minute supply. So a bit tricky, just a bit tricky. Let's look at the 1 hour demands also. If we look at the furthest 1 hour demand, it would be down here, but got a demand here and a demand here, which we've already tapped. And then we have this nice little 5 minute demand that hasn't been used either. Trying to decide if this is going to be an early trade to get in or not. And on these combines I'm trying to pass, I think I'll take it. Yes, man. One fallout doesn't define anything. Hope everyone stays blessed and keep their head up. Yes, Xers. Yes, sir. Appreciate that, brother. Gombert, what's up, bro? What's up? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning from Florida. Or good morning to you Floridians. All right, so we got the 5 minute supply here, and within the 1 hour supply, it's not the cleanest 1 hour supply. How many minutes left do we have on this 1 hour candle? There's 30 minutes left on this 1 hour candle. So I don't think I'm going to take this. What I'll do is probably wait for a break of a candle, something new that I'll be implementing, so that I can negate all those trades where I just enter in at the box and then get stopped out. So I'd like to see a 5 minute candle form up here, and I'm going to try the break of the candle. So let's say this is a 5 minute candle here, right? That forms. And let me color it something different. All right, let's say this is a 5-minute candle that just opened, right? And it closed and price is up here. What I'd want to do is wait for price to come back down. And then I'm going to wait to enter in at the break of that candle to go short. What I've been doing before, and it's still not wrong, it's just a lot harder to manage, is I'd enter in like I'd be in right now. I'd limit order in, put my sells up here, I'd be in, and my stops above here somewhere. But then I get caught in some sort of craziness up here. Sometimes it goes our way and then I have to re-enter in. So I'm going to look to enter in on the break of the candle. So let's see what happens with this 5-minute candle and see. I'd want to see some sort of 5-minute candle structure form, and then we'll take the break of that candle. Good morning. Fire t-shirt. Oh yeah, thanks, bro. The Tuner Colt drops in the next few days. This is my first Tuner Colt shirts that I bought. I have 3 of them now, and they're about to announce the winner. Obviously, my hopes aren't up, but bro, could you imagine, bro, the R35? Because that's what I'm trying to get to. You know what I mean? And let's continue the giveaways, guys. 75 likes equals 75K in evals to give away. So make sure you like the stream, like it up. Good morning from Canada, Will. I can't even imagine, bro, what you're going through in Canada, bro. Your bones must be shivering, must be shaking. How's the snow treating you? Yo, bro, you still watching MGC or SIL? Living room, what's up? Oh, Xers in living room. You guys are both in the UK. I still watch gold, bro, but the problem is that TopStep unfortunately has minimized our contract size down to 2 contracts. So it's not as appealing to me to want to trade gold, but I still look at it. Jameson, what's up, man? Get a win for me in the verge of blowing my account. I feel you, bro. I feel you. It's part of the game. It's part of the game. But yeah, let's see if we can catch a dub today. See what the market gives us. Oh no, I messed up my colors on my box. All right, NQ is ripping higher, so which is why we decided to be a lot more secure in our entries. So there were 2 things that weren't lining up for this trade. Is one, the 1-hour candle still hasn't closed and technically didn't form this as a supply zone, but I was willing to look at it based on this break of structure, meaning this swing low broke all of these lower highs or higher lows. This could still be a trade. We just want to see this candle break back below supply. So we'll see if that happens. And like I said, I'm waiting for the break of the candle now for entries to see to minimize this. Like I would have just limit order in, and I would have got stopped out already. All right. So let's see how it plays out. Let's see if it helps. Actually, it makes my work more peaceful and less work to do. Is the snow that bad, Will, that people aren't going out to your spot? Shaq, how consistently do you pass your evals? If I'm very patient and like I don't just take stupid trades a lot of the time, I pass. I mean, I don't have a problem passing. Is the question. I don't know how to answer as far as a number, like an amount that I pass, but I pass enough, you know. It's just like if there's a setup that occurs, I just like to size up and try to get the 1500 within a day, which kind of burns me sometimes because you have to reset. So I spent maybe $500 on resets in the last week or so, but you know, net we've made 30,005 something off of all the payouts with TopStep. So it's like I'm weighing out those options. It's like, do I do I continue to take more risk on the evals, or do I just like, it's whatever, you know, $500, $600, $700, $1,000? What is that to 30 grand that we made, you know? So, Gombert. Oh man, I went there for work and thought for a better life. I live in Vietnam. That's my home. Oh, my bad. I got you. I thought you lived in the UK. Okay, well, welcome back home, bro. Vietnam. Bro. Come on, give me some of that. You probably get the best pho of life, bro. I am so like jealous of you right now because my wife and I, we probably get pho like once a week almost. Literally. It's like our thing. You know how long TopStep is going to be controlling position size for gold? Bro, I don't know. It's kind of frustrating, not going to lie, because gold was one of our top instruments to trade, and I have not traded it since because 2 micro contracts doesn't get me too far, you know? So yeah. What accounts are you trading today, mate? Sorry if I missed you saying it. Yeah, I'm going to trade the combines to try to pass. I have 2 express accounts and go from there. But I just want to pass more. I want to get back to having 5 funded accounts. MNQ. Give me 1 second. Let me just make sure I look at the supply and demand on gold. All right, so we got the supply. And then we have a demand. Unfortunately, it's really tight on the 1 hour on our zones or areas of interest. So I'm going to play this kind of safe. I'll draw this out instead. After this, if we get a breakout above these swing highs, I will look for longs for a retracement on gold. If that happens, if that makes sense. So we'd want to see this 1 hour candle close, which is in about 15 minutes or so. We want to see it close above this, either this swing high or this swing high. As long as it closes above these swing highs, then I think there's some valid buys in some sort of 5-minute demand down here. So we'd have to wait for that. So let me just set my alerts because I am trading in front of you guys. Sometimes I get so caught up in answering questions and I forget to trade. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? All right, so let me set an alert here and an alert here. And let me do the same thing on MNQ. All right, so I'm glad that we, started using the break of the candle, and this one is continuing higher, which is cool. It doesn't matter what happens today. We just trade what's in front of us. So that being said, as the day continues, if this next 1 hour candle closes bullish, then essentially we'd want to look for longs inside of this 1 hour demand, right? Which we have set up here. So now we're flipping bias and we want to go long. At market open, hear me out on this, okay? At market open, which is still 45 minutes from now. At market open, if there is some sort of crazy like momentum short and we're still kind of ranging up here, we're like ranging at market open and then it just starts dumping, I will look for buys in this 5-minute supply or 5-minute demand or in this 5-minute demand, because there are two like very unused 5-minute demands and I can see some sort of like strong price action short at market open. So that's essentially what I'm looking for. So let's see what happens. Let's zoom out a little bit further to make sure that we look towards any like supplies above, and we have this supply right up here, which it looks like we ever so slightly tapped it. And above that is almost all-time high, but this supply, which I don't think we're going to hit this morning. So on the 1 hour, we are a very important area and zone on the 1 hour. So this entire zone here is important for bulls and bears. So the bulls are all hoping for a breakout above here. Okay. And they're hoping for some sort of breakout and then consolidation, retest, and then higher on a higher time frame basis. That's what the bulls are waiting for. Like I believe the guys with the bigger money. Okay. And then also we have the bears. The bear case is that we're hoping to come up into this area, consolidate, maybe a little breakout, and then go short and make the next leg lower on the MNQ, which is 24,249. So, which is why the last few days it's been pretty rangy as far as price action goes. We've just been kind of trading within a range, and with our setup, it's okay. It's not that it works every single time, but it's okay. So just wanted to get that out my system and make sure I talk about my understanding of where we are currently with the market and what are the scenarios that could play out, as we aren't trading what the market wants to do, or I should say we aren't trading the sentiment and the macroeconomics. We're trading what's in front of us and what the candlesticks are telling us. So there you go. All right, feel better because I just feel like I was like kind of everywhere, and I don't want to like. I want to be very aware of what I'm looking at, because lately I haven't been as aware. I've just been kind of sucked up with the whole this is fun, we're going live, but it's like y'all don't really care about anything else but whether I make money or lose money, right? So I just kind of want to focus a bit more on the trading aspect. I do have fun doing this, but I also just want to make sure I don't forget to trade, because without the YouTube channel, I'd still be trading. Yo, how long is house going to be? What account are you trading today? Why do you trade MNQ besides NQ? Oh my gosh, Foe from Nam is untouchable. Bro, I'm so sure Foe from Nam is untouchable. Like, it's probably crazy. I remember we talked about this. I didn't know we talked about this, Xers. Yeah, I'm trading MNQ because it's much more manageable as far as how much I want to enter in. So 10 micros equals 1 mini. And on an express account, I usually enter in half a mini, and then enter in the full size once it starts going in our direction. So that's why I trade micros. Bro, the market's choppy this week, unstable to take trades, or unable to take trades. Yeah, I could see that. It is pretty everywhere. You know, if we kind of zoom out, this is... Look at this like craziness. This right here is just cray. It's looking bullish on the 1 hour, but again, we don't want to trade sentiment. We want to trade in the moment and what's being shown to us. So let me clean up my charts and okay, it's coming back sooner than I thought. Coming back sooner than I thought. What I'm going to do is draw out the 5-minute supply. I'm gonna delete this box. Keep this as clean as possible so my brain just doesn't start seeing whatever it wants. All right. So we got 10 minutes left on the 1 hour candle. So let's see what happens here. Would you say someone that makes a withdrawal on an account where you need 15% consistency rule, do you think they actually really are profitable? I mean, a payout's a payout. But a 15% consistency rate is freaking lame as heck, man. Not gonna lie. Like, I don't like those consistency rules on the funded side of things, because I don't like prop firms in general if you're trying to be like a full-time day trader, because it really messes with your mentality. But I like prop firms in the sense that you can make cash, as we did 30K so far this year. So to answer your question, you can be profitable, but with a 15% consistency rule, I doubt that trader's able. They might be profitable on that account, but they're probably struggling to get payouts, not because they're a bad trader, but because of the 15% consistency rule. You know, if you have a live trading account, which we just got paid out the final 5,000, and I'm going to put that into Tradeovate, so I'll have an $8,000 account that I'll trade live with my own funds, like separately. And I'm not worried about a consistency rule on that Tradeovate account, right? I'm just trading what I'm trading. So hopefully that gives you a long-winded answer to your question. Good morning, big dog. What's up, John? What up, bro? I see. Thank you. So MNQ, if your lot size is 10, that's one NQ. That's correct. Yes, sir. It all depends on your risk parameters and also how volatile the market is. That's why TopStep minimized the amount of contracts on gold, because one mini contract could wipe your count in seconds because of how much movement there was. But that being said, I'm not saying that I'm not going to trade gold or silver yet. I think I'll be open to take it today on the Express accounts, because I'm not trying to risk a lot in there. So all right, so we're just chilling. Okay, yeah, I was like trying to think that it makes it so difficult to withdraw because of the 15% consistency rule. So if you actually made a withdrawal, it shows how good your strat is. Yes, well, 15% consistency rule. The consistency rules don't per se say how good your strat is. It just says what type of trades you take. Like, are you a hyper scalp? Like, are you just a scalper? And maybe you just take base hits. And if you only take $500 every time you see $500 on the screen, you take $500 profits, right? There are different types of traders. There are, let's say you're a scalper, but even within being a scalper, there are different types of managing your trade. So if you're a scalper, intraday trader like we are, or I am, I do my best to let the winners win. So let's say I went long. Let's say I went long here on this break and retest on the 5-minute, right? And I'm in. With a 15% consistency rule, if I see, let's say $500, I'd want to take profit right away because I'd have to stay within that 15% consistency rule. But what I like to do is try to let the winners win. So let's say today we have this winner. Oops, that looks messed up. Let's say we have this winner and it starts running, you know, and it just keeps running and running. And all of a sudden I'm up 3 G's on this one trade. The bad part about it is now I have to get a 15% consistency rule, meaning that my next trades have to meet that parameter. So I can't just take a $500 trade and another $600 trade I have to now raise my amount of profits to meet that 50% consistency rule. So it's not that the strategy works, it's just that they're a different type of trader. Long-winded, blah 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 blah. I think what most people hear is blah 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 with everything I just said. So I am gonna go here and change something right quick. Hold up, wait a minute, put a little love in it. Okay. Bro, which consistency is good, like on average 30% or 40%? Because 50% is like we need really good discipline. Yeah, dude. No consistency rule on a funded account is what I recommend. If there's a consistency rule on a funded account, I'm staying away. I'm out. Because it's just capping your potential. It's capping your money. It's forcing you to close trades when you probably don't have to close a trade, right? Not only that, it's probably making you think in the back of your mind that you need to do something, which really can mess you up. You know, it's like, oh gosh, you know, I'm too worried about this consistency rule. Bro, when I'm funded and we're good, I just want it to freaking, I don't care. If we make 500 that day, if we make $3,000, I don't care. I just want to make the profit. So my suggestion is on a funded account, I want to make sure that you guys, if I'm on a funded account, I want to make sure there's no consistency rule. Sorry, the team is conversating with one of my clients and I'm just got distracted. So my bad. Thanks for the explanation. It makes sense. Cool. I'm making myself some sausages. Will is the king of just posting random things. He's the kid in class that just says random things. And we're all just like, what? Like, Will, we were just talking about, I don't know, we were talking about history class and you just brought up you're making sausages. What kind of, you got some breakfast sausages, Will? All right, so the break and retest was actually pretty nice. And this is a setup that I haven't taken, to be honest. I just focused on one setup because that's what I needed to do. But the old supply, new demand, which is break and retest, whatever you guys want to call it, I haven't really back tested it or forward tested it as much, but this is definitely a setup. Let me get some clean charts here. So let's call this a 1 hour demand. Okay. And then we also have some sort of 5-minute demand set up here where we wanted to go short. The idea is we wanted to go short here. So we have price come up. Oh, I messed it up. So we had price come up, break a structure. We want to go short, but that didn't happen. It breaks out of this demand supply area, comes back and retests it as a demand, and then goes higher. This is a setup that I haven't really taken much of, which, you know, maybe I'll start to add that in, but it's in the terms of supply and demand, it is now a old supply, new demand is what this setup would be called, a break and retest. But for the sake of staying consistent with verbiage, this is an old supply, new demand setup. And then vice versa. If it's in a demand and we break below it, we come back to retest it as a new supply and then we drop lower. All right, this 1 hour candle is about to close. Bing, 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 it closed. You betcha. Random is fun, yeah. Random is fun. Random is fun, dude. We all need a little randomness in our life. Okay, on gold, we did do the break above those swing highs, so longs are valid on gold. So I was saying before that we want to see a 1 hour candle close above these two swing highs, and we did. So that being said, I'd want to look for long somewhere down here. Oh, totally messed that up. So if I zoom down to the 5 minute, potentially going long here, as it's just the trend continuation. Broke above these swing highs, and then we push higher. And then potentially going long down here also. Yeah, I like the buys here. I think I'm going to take buys on gold here for the trend continuation. African said hi, what's up, what's up? I took a buy on XAUUSD intraday, currently in profit. Price was at 50.54. 50.54. Nice, bro. You're cooking, bro. You are cooking. Yep, initial trend is bullish. Exactly. All right, while we're waiting for something to happen, if we get to 75 likes today, I will make sure to give away 2 evals. One from TopStep, or I wish I can give away accounts from TopStep. One from TX3 Funded and another from Funded Heroes. So make sure to do that. Get us to 75 likes. 2, I have a Discord, which is in the pinned comments above and in the description below, where we just have built a community of traders, just like you and I. And we're just, you know, going through life together, you know. So make sure to join that. And if I have done so, it would mean so much to me if I earned a like and a subscribe. Would love to have you a part of the Matrix Trading family. But yeah, how to get that. How to get my little plugins, you know what I mean? Got to get the plugs out there. The Maddie, good morning. You're on the horizontal stream. Bobby, if I didn't get back to you soon enough. My bad, brother. Brother from another mother. Appreciate the sub. Appreciate the sub. Sorry, I'm trying to fix this. Dag nabbit. Dag on dag. Wow, that's great. So we have to be on the Discord Center. That's correct. Yes, you'd have to be in the Discord Center. Here's another thing random. Did you make a Twitter yet? Freaking Will. Freaking Will. Freaking Will. No, I haven't. Okay, Will. I have not. Bro, been on the live line with internet company for an hour. Finally got this fixed. Bro, that's the worst, especially being a trader. All right, usually I'd be just entering in on these demands and supplies, but I'm not doing that anymore. I'm going to try to wait for some sort of break of the candle. So we're going to try the 1 minute break of the candle and then enter in. What time is it? 7:05. I'm gonna hold off on it because it looks like it wants to continue lower, and to wait for sort of 5-minute break structure or 5-minute candle to form. But I got a booger. I had a booger in my nose. Rysel, yo, what's up? Just be careful of high impact news, bro. Yeah, we had the jobless claims data come out already, and then we have about an hour until the home sales. So we've got a little bit of time, The thing that worries me about gold is on my other screen, the 200 EMA is just flat. It's running across, basically flatlining. And when the 200 EMA is flat, it tends to do what we see right now, which is just kind of range. So instead of buying in the middle, I'd rather buy down here and not get caught. The other option is waiting for a 5-minute break of the candle. So I'd want to see, I'd want to see this 5-minute candle create, oh gosh. I want to see this 5-minute candle close, and then maybe we take the break of that candle. So let's wait to see. $30-year rates at A2 with the news from China might be a little interesting. 1201 CST. I usually just trade red folder news. I don't know why I couldn't think of that. All right, so here is gold coming back up, which is all good. We're gonna wait for the 5-minute candle to close to take the break of the candle. So I'm taking cues from Doyle Exchange, and this is what he used to do, which is wait for a break of the candle. What he does is he calls entering in just right at the box is an aggressive entry. And then he started doing break of the candle where it hits the demand, and then he waits for a 5-minute candle to form, and then he'll go long the break of that candle and stops below that 5-minute. So that's what the entry would look like for us if we get filled, or if this 5-minute candle forms. What he does now is he waits for a 5-minute candle to close on a 13 EMA, which I have on my other screen, and then he'll take the break of that candle whenever it grabs the 13 EMA. And Euro USD seems to be giving us an interesting setup. Yeah, I don't trade Forex anymore. I used to, but Forex world is just too scammy, bro. Too scammy for me. There are legit companies out there, but bro, I just prop firms. I was trading prop firms back then on a 100K account would be $500, bro. And I was dropping $500 left and right for prop accounts. That was 2.5 years ago. So I'd spend like $4 grand, $5 grand out of nowhere. Thankfully, I made like break even, but it was so expensive. And then that prop firm I was trading, True Forex funds, went away. You talking about Doyle? That's right. Yep, Doyle Exchange. All right, so we have 25 seconds left. I'm going to try the break of the candle. $13 seconds left.
Order filled.
All right, we are in. Stops below here. Bro, really? 2 micros does nothing. 2 micros does definitely nothing. I There's nothing I can do with this. TopStep in the back in the day used to have Forex as well. Overnight futures swing trades accounts with only $500 drawdown. I wish they had that micro only swing trade account still. Swing trades are really hard for me, but I didn't know TopStep used to do that. I didn't know that. Gold might be ranging today because of unemployment claims, which were more than forecasted, but by like 2K. Gotcha. Yeah, it might be. I mean, this is a legitimate setup with the break of the high, these swing highs. And then now we entered in on a 5-minute demand. And then not only that, I'm trying this break of the candle like Doyle does, where he waits for a 5-minute candle closure on above a demand, and then we enter in. So we're in, and this is just freaking... This is all I can do on TopStep. 2 micros, which, bro, if I just go for the swing high and go for 1-to-1, it's a $200 winner. I mean, that's nothing to sniff about on like a live funded account, but when you're trying to pass evals, bro, this is gonna take all day long, or it's gonna take weeks if I trade like that. So I can't trade gold on the Express accounts or on the evals. Whoa, what is this? What did I do here? I don't want to see that. All right, we're in on gold on the Express accounts or on the evals. So I'm just gonna wait. Market's about to open, and these 2 5-minute demands seem very interesting to me. So I'd be more intrigued to take that. I'm gonna set my alerts. So I'll be looking for buys here at market open. Gold might run to 5101. Point of interest starting to gain volatility into institution pivot point. Just got rejected, aiming for liquidity. I don't know what you just said, to be honest, but cool. If that means longs, I'm happy with it. Gold is moving now. Looks like we're about to get stopped out.
Order filled.
All right. Good with that. It's a $140 loss on evals or on Express evals. Goodness. Yeah, gold is a very wiki ranging market, like Rysel was saying. And the 200 EMA is flat, like I was saying earlier. It's just running through here. It's just Just the line on the 200 EMA just running across. So not very appealing anymore to me to do anything. One, because of this, and then two, because I can only trade 2 micros. Like, what in the heck, man? Hey Shag, I made on a combine 2100 yesterday and 900 today. Does that count to pass the combine? What prop firm are you trading, Angelo? If it's TopStep, no, because you can't make more than 1500 because of the consistency rule. Also, bro, will the account be sent to your email? Yes. And if they haven't sent it, hold on, give me a second. I gotta message them right now. Hey team, can I get the Okay, I just circled back with them. Racel. So yesterday I was completely out all day, so my apologies. TopStep. Yeah, Angelo, unfortunately, you made too much in one day. You can only make 1500 a day. So if you go to the dashboard, they're going to tell you how much you're going to have to make tomorrow to pass. Hello, sir. Chart do not properly showing, sir. Yes, unfortunately, this is the shorts live, so it's not gonna look the greatest. Impervious, sup? What's up? Sup? All right, market's about to open. I do like buys here in this demand area. We have the 200 EMA. All right, let me see if I can add the EMA here. I don't want to confuse you guys, and I also don't want to confuse myself. I try to keep TopStep charts as clean as possible to not change my bias on anything. But there's the 200, and then I usually have 13 EMA. All right, so there you go. I haven't had the EMAs on screen before, but hold on, I gotta do something for my client. My caliente is asking me to do something. I'm watching for buys still. I'm watching for buys. Not caliente. I know that means hot, I think. How's the weather where you're at? It's good, bro. It's actually it's slightly chilly. Will's gonna be offended when I say this, but it's gonna be a high of 70 today, I think, and it's like 55 this morning, so I was a little cold. 55 degrees. I don't know what that is to Celsius, but Will's probably gonna laugh at me because that is probably warm for him. Clientele. Yes. Yes. Yeah, I was just being stupid. Yo, when the prop firms pay out, is it a 1099 income? Yes, it is. They just sent me my 1099 from TopStep, so I have to do that. Don't chase price. Let price come to you. It's risky to scalp in such conditions. Manipulation is very high. Rather wait for news to pass and trade post news conditions. Less manipulation. Yeah, I mean, I don't believe in the manipulation, to be honest. I used to say the same things. Like price manipulations, like someone's sitting at the computer moving hundreds of millions of dollars to manipulate it to get to a certain area and stop people out. I don't think that that's the case anymore. So I just think that the market's just indecision because of the news and it gets choppy. But I don't think I don't think that there's literally manipulation happening. You had a W on gold? Nice, bro. GG's. You went short or long? What site is it that you're using? I am using TopStep. Nice, Will. We had that break of the 5-minute candle where I got stopped out, and now 5-minute candle has made a new low, swing low. So shorts up above, or 5-minute supply looks decent, but because of the ranging price action, I'm staying away from gold. And not only that, I only can trade 2 micros, which is no fun at all. Do you have a CPA you use for trading? I don't. The Maddie, I don't. This is going to be my first year where I'm going to definitely need to use a CPA to discuss trading. Trading profits. I mean, with it being a 1099 and I'm just 1099, I think it'll just be like everything else that I do. I'm 1099 from all the clients that I have. So I don't see that any different. Maybe this year, I actually do need to make an LLC for trading. I haven't done that. I'm just trading under my personal name. So I will probably need to make a LLC for trading. What time frame are you using? I trade the 5-minute, 1 minute, and the 1 hour. Those are the 3 time frames I look at. It went straight to TP in 2 candles on the 5-minute. Nice, bro. Nice. If you went short above on that 5-minute supply, I can see. I know you're going to post it in the chat later anyway, but I could see where you went short. All right, guys, we're a quarter of the way there on the likes. Not bad. Still an early stream. That's exactly where I thought you went short, Will. I'm on the Discord now. Nice job. How do you stay so disciplined? Bro, I'm not. To be honest, I'm not. I blew those express funded accounts or those express accounts already after I got 4 payouts. I got 5 payouts on one of them and I blew it. And then I was at the hotel last week on a live stream and I was done. And then I just sat there and started trading it. And I went on tilt. I was just like, I was gone. So I'm not as disciplined as I want to be. I'm closer to not doing stupid things than I was before, if that makes sense. Back then, I just was doing stupid things every single day, just taking non-setups, taking hunch trades, never really actually taking a real strategy seriously. So that's when things are really bad. And then the moment I started focusing on just one setup and taking that is when I became somewhat more profitable. So I am definitely not perfect. When I lose in trading gaming, I for revenge medals, revenge trading. The thing about revenge trading is it has nothing to do with the trading, guys. In my honest opinion. Well, maybe partially. If you're taking setups, like this is going to be a setup for me. If we get down here at market open, I'm going to go long. It's a real setup. It's an actual setup and I want to take it. And if it's a losing trade, I can be at peace knowing, okay, this is a legit trade. This is a legit setup and I'm glad that I took it. You know what I mean? There's not every trade's going to win. But if this wasn't a legit setup and I'm just like, I'm hoping that this is going to be good, maybe this is a good area and things will be fine, maybe, and I end up losing, I'm going to take it personal with the market. You know what I mean? I'm going to get mad at the market. And then that's when you start getting all these revenge trading like thoughts and feelings and stuff like that. So you really have to be taking a setup that is catered to you, like something that you like. And the moment you start focusing on just taking setups that are like just focusing on taking a setup, doesn't matter what it is, I don't know, whatever strategy you want, if you just take that setup and nothing else and become then you have the best and highest chance to become profitable. And I'm still on that journey. I seen you went long. I entered short, but I only went because it didn't break out of the trend, but the bounce off of it. Yeah, I mean, it made the swing highs, so I was looking for the continuation on the trend, but since we were ranging, it makes sense that it continued short. Are you waiting to see if the support will hold? I'm waiting for this demand to be tapped on the 5-minute and for us to make the continuation higher. So technically speaking, we'll be going into a demand area here.
Order rejected.
No. I want to take this long. I'm going to risk $300-400 on it. I should have just market ordered in. Dang it. This is what is so frustrating. If this runs, I'm going to be kind of mad, but I'm going to try getting filled here at 5 only, risking $300-400 to go long.
Order filled.
All right, we are in. Appreciate the sub, Phoenix. But you look like the calm type. I look like it, but deep inside, I'm screaming sometimes. I'm on camera, of course, and even when I trade by myself, I'm like, I look calm. But inside, I'm like, what's happening? Oh, what's gonna happen here? Are we good? Is it gonna get stopped out? What's gonna happen to me? Like, all of that is happening in my head. I have a feeling if I stuck to the old me trading fair value guys, I probably was on the route to trade ICT. Yeah, 100%. I mean, fair value gaps are huge for ICT like setups and trades, so makes perfect sense. Which is the best futures trading or real money account? Right now I like to trade TopStep personally, but for real money, if you're gonna fund your own account, I think Tradeovate's the safest. I don't know if they're international, but they're US based. You trade ICT and smart money. I figured based on your verbiage and what you were saying that you were ICT trader. Listen, all strategies are pretty much the same, guys. Everyone just, over the years, people start calling it different things. You know, some people call it supply and demand. Some people call it support and resistance. ICT calls it breaker blocks and order blocks. We call it demand and supply. I don't know, but I'm just saying. All strategies somehow align with each other in some way, shape, or fashion. Maybe not perfectly, but they all generally do and say the same things, or have the same ideas, but just different names. My brain is just not braining today, and I haven't been drinking coffee because I said this on the stream last time. I'm working on my teeth whitening. I'm taking these teeth whitening strips and they're working, but I realized I drank coffee every day for years. I got all these like stains from the coffee and I'm like, oh freak. So I have not drank coffee, and in the mornings without any coffee I'm feeling like ugh, you know what I mean? So I need to get caffeine somehow in the morning. Just haven't done it with coffee. I got stopped out when it first pushed down. Oh, gotcha. That, I didn't put my order in. I didn't because of that, bro. Because of how fast price will move at market open. So I feel you, though. I feel you. That's my problem, except it's tea. That's true. Tea can cause the same thing, bro. Careful, teeth whitening strips can also make your teeth very sensitive. Yeah, my teeth are sensitive already, so I can tell. Based on today will be my 4th day, and it feels very sensitive already. But yeah, I'm willing to go through the teeth sensitivity for the long-term gain of taking away the years of staining. My wife's already been on it. She's been doing this, like taking care of her teeth for the last 2 years, and her teeth are white. So when she smiles, it's like so bright. You know what I mean? So yeah. Just use a straw. That's what my wife said. She said use a straw when you drink coffee, but I like getting hot coffee. So how am I supposed to? I did. I tried drinking hot coffee through a straw, and I was like sipping it so where it like bypasses my teeth, but the hot liquid went down my throat. I'm like, it's like, it freaking burns, bro. I don't know if I can drink hot coffee with a straw. Maybe I get iced coffee, but I'm not too much of a fan of iced coffee, to be honest. TBH. All right, we're holding this trend line, unfortunately. So not looking the greatest as of yet, but we're just letting it play out. Iced, bro. I feel you, bro, but there's just something about, there's a vibe of drinking hot coffee in the morning. I don't know. It's just like a nice cup of hot coffee. So I've been getting chai tea in the morning, which doesn't have much caffeine, I think. You'll end up burning your tongue. Yeah, that's what happened, bro. I ended up burning my tongue. I was like, ah. So I don't know. You know, back in the day, iced coffee was an everyday thing for real. Yeah, I do like iced coffee for like the taste and stuff like that. But in the morning, I want the hot liquid for some reason. It just feels like the morning is getting started. I'm like, all right, you know, that first sip, I'm like, the day's starting. Time to get after it. You know what I mean? So yeah. Carbonated water also removes stains. I went through the same crisis a couple years ago. Dude, that's a good idea. Carbonated water. I'm gonna have to look into that. Oh, you're double streaming video. Nice. Yeah, sorry, Min Z. Yeah, I stream horizontally for people who want to look at both streams. Or both screens, and then I screen vertically because it just gets more traction in people watching. So carbonated water also removes stains. I'm interested in a funded account challenge. What broker are you using? Hopefully next week I'll start with you. Yeah, I'm trading TopStep right now, and then TX3 Funded and Funded Hero are two prop firms that I support. Great guys. I know the owners, and they're paying people out. So if you go to the bottom, you can look up the links and check them out. TopStep just raised their prices a little bit by $20, so it's a little bit more expensive. Funded Hero and TX3 Markets are cheaper. Sugar weakens the teeth and body internally. Okay. I wasn't talking about sugar. I don't put sugar in my coffee, but good to know. Sorry if you're getting Discord notifications posting things in my secret sector. I have not, actually. I haven't heard anything, to be honest. All right, so we broke the trend line and then we rejected. So it looks like we're coming back down. I'm looking to go take profit up here on the swing high. So let's see if we get it. But we have news in 20 minutes. So we're still chilling. I want to add in, but at this point, with news, I'm just going to let it ride. Vertical form pulls new viewers. 100%. Yes, it does. I mean, the Discord, we're almost at 400 members, which is amazing. Excuse me. I was just a little bit less, or no, a year ago, I was trading live and I only had like 300 subscribers, 300 or 400 subscribers. So now we're at 3,300. So thank you so much, guys. It means a lot. It means a lot to me. We're trying to break out long, but we're struggling slightly. Good morning, peeps. What up? Dylan is in the chat, everybody. Dylan is in the chat. We are struggling here. The EMAs on the 1 minute are trying to cross. So if this 13 EMA, let me zoom in a bit more. So you see this red EMA. If this 13 EMA crosses this blue line, which is the 200 EMA, that's a very strong bullish indicator that we want to continue higher on the 1 minute. As you can see here, it happened, crossed over and went higher. Right now we're struggling and we're starting to consolidate because of what's these EMAs starting to cross over. And then also we have news in about 15 minutes. So you got to be careful. You've come so far. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. It has been a journey so far trying to stay live and keep trading live. I was talking to nobody back then. It was just me trading, and I'd still talk as if there were people listening, but it helped me like talk about what I was seeing and doing. You also made some of us funded traders by giving away, man. Yeah, that's great, and I'm glad to hear that. I've applied at a few other prop firms, but I think I'm a little too small still. But my plan is to keep trying to help and get more traders accounts. So we'll see if we get more opportunity with other prop firms. SEC enters the chat. Yeah, exactly. Oh man. We're still in. Let's see what happens here. On the 5 minutes, not looking too hot, to be honest. We tried to break out, and now we're creating the next swing low. Higher high, lower high, higher high, lower high, higher high, lower high, lower low, lower high, and now it looks like we're creating a new lower low. So it looks like we're about to get stopped out.
Order filled.
All right, we got stopped out there. Not bad. We were up like $400 at the highest point, and I do like the setup. Now we tap to this 5 minute demand. But at this point, I'm going to just kind of wait and see what happens. I could have taken profit if I wanted to, but that would have been more of like an impulse as opposed to trading correctly. It went up to this 5 minute supply and dropped, but there was no break of structure essentially to kind of trigger that short. So I don't know if I was not seeing something right, but at the end of the day, good setup. We were in long, we were in profit. It just didn't go our way. This 5 minute demand though could be pretty interesting. The one that we just tapped right now might be decent for longs, but I'm not gonna take that just yet with news coming out. Just a second. It really does mess with me, to be honest. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I'm just gonna be honest with all 38 of you watching. I'm not gonna lie. It messes with me right now. Like, that was a legitimate setup going long in that demand. So when I get stopped out, like, there's this part of me that's like, do you know what you're doing, Shaq? Are you sure you know what you're doing? Because you might not know, and you might just be creating things in your mind And that's how I feel right about now. And I just want to get that out of my head, by saying it. So I have to accept that with this setup, it could have been a winner, and that the setup doesn't always win. There are times when the setup wins and there are times when it loses. As long as I manage my risk and I take the setup and I win more than I lose, that's profitability. When I had those other accounts, I was only profitable 44% of the time, and we still managed to make money, right? So I'm talking these things through my head so that I don't keep it internalized, so that I don't just lose it. This is real talk, and this is the stuff that I want to say live, so that I don't, for myself more than for you guys, so that I can hear myself say it, and then also hopefully help somebody else, talk through these things. Because I've heard it before where people they start strategy hopping because the strategy stops working in their mind, quote unquote. It stops working. And I just had one of those moments, just a little bit of self-doubt, it's a setup, but it didn't work out. And then now that I'm talking through it, I'm like, okay, all good. Okay, sometimes we get rocket, but on the other way, yeah, 100%. So now that we have news coming out in about 10 minutes or so, and we're seeing price come down, essentially we have created a supply zone right here. And with news coming, I potentially would be looking to go short up in this supply zone. So there's a 5-minute supply within a 1-hour supply. So I will be looking to go short here. Nah, man, your analysis was on point. It doesn't matter one trade for after 1,000. If you can stay profitable, your strategy isn't a phase, and it'll be fine. Yeah, Exers, thank you for that. When you look over the course of 1,000, that's a good way of summarizing it. I have to look at the trades over 1,000, and I always talk about them. But Doyle Exchange is a great example, as he has traded almost the same strategy and is where he's at today, because I traded with him for a few months live. So yes, sorry, I got distracted. So yes, it's over the course of 1,000 trades, Nice little M1 gap on TV, might flip short. On gold, you're talking about? Yes. Gold does look like it wants to go short, but again, with the EMA kind of flat, I'm not interested in it. Ay caramba. Would you just look at that, man? Manny, what's up, bro? What's up? Moolah, what's up, guys? What's up? Good morning. I'm going to grab a water bottle. Stay tight. News is about in 10 minutes, but I'm looking for shorts up here. I'm flipping biases. Give me a second. I'm cool, bro. That's good to hear, man. That's cool. It's cool that you're cool, man. It is cool that you're cool. Bro, it's coming up so fast now. I was hoping that we would get news for it to come back up. Life has been crazy, man. Got to be able to tune in for a little. I got 10 minutes though. Have a good day. That's awesome, bro. I'm glad. Hopefully it's a good crazy, and you know, life sometimes is crazy, and it's good to have some crazy days, you know? It's good to have some crazy times. Life is ebb and flow. I raised the mic a bit so that I can stop slouching, and it like forces me to sit up, so sorry about all the noise. Bad crazy, but I like the new mic. Thanks, man. And I'm sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that, bro. Hopefully things turn around for you. This chart, though, thanks, man. What is your day P&L? It is right now. I'm down $477. You guys can't see that too well. Let me try to adjust it. I was trading gold earlier long and they got stopped out, but I'm forced to use only 2 micros. I'm on TopStep right now. I was able to answer all those questions in one sentence for both of you guys. I will say today I am being very good and being patient. I'm being a good boy and being patient. That's what I'm trying to do. Oh, watch this. Forgot I even had that. XC. You know, bro, I don't. I feel like I do, but there's a guy named Xers, so I don't know if I'm getting you all confused, but XC. I think so. I think I do remember you. Gold is crazy, bro. Gold is on another one right now. It is like Chop City, bro. Chop Suey. I'm gonna call this Chop Suey. Look at that. It's just Chop Suey. I mean, if you want to go long in this range, I mean, technically speaking, how many times have we went long? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times. So what's the probability of it doing it a 6th time? I don't know. And if you want to go short up here, we've gone short 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. They're just in a range. Some people do really well in a range. Oh, time to buy. You know, they're all buying right now, thinking it's going to go higher. Let's see what happens. M and Q, but we're going back to M and Q. Oh, no. Yes, I remember you now, dude. I remember you now. I am not saying what you're saying. No. The fact that I remember you now because of that should say a lot about who you are, man. You freaking frick. Off topic. How's the weight loss going for you? It's not the greatest, but I'm also not going the opposite way, like going higher. So I'm just kind of like flatlining. I have gosh, I'm saying this to the internet and the people here, but like if you were talking to me one-on-one, Manny, I'd be like, bro, I'm struggling because I grew up a certain way and I have this I never got addicted to drugs. I was too scared to drink. I was too scared to do drugs, but I got addicted to food. You know what I mean? So food was my addiction. And you know, I've been around sober living houses, and a lot of my clients have sobriety and they've come from doing years of drugs. And whenever I talk with them, I'm like, I'm just like you, bro. And they're like, what? I'm like, dude, addicted to food. Like all I did was just eat every single day to avoid my pain. So to answer your question, sorry for the long-winded answer. It's just try not to be emotional, but it's like a struggle of mine right now. So I'm trying to figure it out. Like figure out my relationship with food, because we need food, you know? So no. Eric, this guy. Eric, yikes. I got caught by that like 10 years ago. Caught what? Impervious, sorry, I'm trying to keep up. I don't remember. Do you remember me? Prasan, I feel like I do, my friend. I feel like I remember you. Never again, impervious. Wait, what are you guys talking about? Never again what? Smoke a little weed? I'm too afraid to be, what is it called? I'm too afraid to not be sober, I guess. You know, conscious of myself, even though food and all that stuff I did for years, stuffing my face. I was addicted to pornography, you know, doing that, stuffing my face and watching pornography over and over for years since I was a child is really messed up my dopamine levels. So I'm all kind of whacked out internally. So weight loss, I'm still working on it. But believe it or not, everything that I'm talking about has to do with my trading. Like whether I'm doing good in trading or bad has to do with what I'm talking about. So I'm still on a journey just like you guys. I'm still learning. I'm going through struggles just like everybody else. I guess I'm just willing to talk about it here. And then also I'm willing to talk about it with myself. You know, I'm willing to allow myself to talk these things through. All right. So news is about to drop. I wanted to go short up here, but it didn't come. So didn't come back to our area of entry. So I'll be looking at potentially going short here. Shaq, can you tell us what this guy is saying? No, I will not tell you what he's saying. You guys can read English and you could see what he's saying. You guys are crazy. Hi, man. I hope I'm lucky today. Yes, sir. We all have our own vices, 100%. All right, news dropped. It's really great to see you again. Yes, good to see you. Good to see you. Thanks. We all have something we need to work on, 100%. Yes, sir. It's very true. That's true, but like part of me struggles to believe that, because it's like I grew up thinking like, why is everybody so like okay? Like everyone just is like living their life and looks okay, and I'm like internally like going through all this stuff. And as I've grown, actually just in the more recent years, I've understood that like, okay, like everybody really does have this internal struggle, you know? So yeah. I was talking about the got it. Do you stream on I thought you were making me say, Eggsy, I'm traumatized to not read anything that you post, because I don't know if you're trying to make me say something. Do a stream on magic mushrooms and trade live. You know, that will make me go viral probably, but I will not do that, unfortunately. Bearish dollar news, 100%. Yep, yep. If dollar's going down, that means gold should be going up, which it's going down. Okay, y'all. Trying to decide whether to take this short or not. Man, part of me wants to short this 5-minute supply. But I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait for shorts up here if we get it. If I miss out on this, I'll be pretty frustrated. Yes, XZ. You got me. You got me traumatized to not read what you say, bro. Gold looking bullish right now. Ricel, I mean, as of right now, it doesn't look bullish to me. It would need to reclaim back above 5,100 for me to think it's bullish. It just broke the swing lows, so I'd be looking for shorts, but nothing that I can confirm yet. I want to short this supply, this 5-minute supply, but I'm a little sketched right now. I'm a little sketched. I don't know. It's not a particular setup. It's not a perfect setup. It's not something that I'm focused on taking all the time. We did tap this demand here. Yeah, I will look for shorts up here. If it continues to drop, I accept that we missed out, and but it's not a setup that I want to take, or it's not a setup that I usually take. It's not like there's multiple confluences. It's just more of a hunch of a trade, and I don't want to be in that world. Okay, we got a 5-minute supply. We're going short, so let's see if we get the continuation. That has burned me before, and I don't want to get caught in that. XZ go long? Nah, I don't want to go long just yet. I don't want to go long just yet. I guess what I'm willing to do is scalp this. So.
Order filled.
Oh, gosh. I went in too much on size. Oh, man. I meant to put 5. I don't know why I put 10. But I'm gonna let this, I'm gonna get out at the top of this 1-minute candle. All right, I'm at break even.
Order filled.
All right, I took profits at that demand. 1-minute demand, because I might flip back up and I want to get out of there. That was a very high risk trade, but I was willing to take it on the eval and just scalp it. So we're done on that. We're back to break even for the day. Now I'm just gonna wait patiently for something else. So there's a scenario that comes to mind right now. You're even now today. Yeah, I'm at break even. So there's another scenario that can come to mind here that I've seen before, is if we form some sort of trend line here, since the momentum is going short, I would take this trend line break. So it all depends on when the trend line is going to break and if it holds. But because of the momentum short in this 1 hour candle that's very bearish, Since we engulfed all of this, I will be looking for shorts, and my areas for shorts are up here. I don't know why I said up here, so weird. But my area for short is up here somewhere. Ideally, I'd want to enter in this 5-minute demand, which is the darker purple box, but I don't know if price will get up there. And then this lighter purple box is the 1 hour supply. So I'd be interested in going short there also. And then the third scenario is we form this trend line, but we never truly make it back up higher to my area of entry. I'll take the trend line break on a tight stop and see what happens. That was a lot of words. A lot of words. Look, if you haven't done so, it'd be so meaningful to me if you tap the like button. And then if I earned it, I would love to have you a part of the Matrix Trading family. So if you tap that subscribe button and turn the bell notifications on. And then also I have a free Discord. It's completely free. We chatted up in there. Will posts about him sliding in the ice and doing his barista stuff, and he creates a lot of AI content for us, which is like music and stuff. It's really fun. So join the family. We're just a bunch of degenerates, and we like to be stupid. So there you go. We're not getting as many views as we were before. Yesterday we had or the day before, I had 8,000 people, so the likes got really high. So I don't know if we're gonna hit the like goal today, but just letting you know, we got to get the likes going so we can get the freaking, what the? No, no, no. First off, actually, thank you so much for sending a freaking super chat, but no, this guy, I'll read it since you sent it, for the respect of the fact that you sent something, some moolah. Something popped on my screen. Someone gave me a super chat. Yo, that's cool. Something pops on my screen. I didn't even know that. I'm literally finding this out right now. Okay, here we go. I'm sofa. It's a sofa. And then king. And then stew. And then pit. There you go. I read it. I just added a few words to it. Had to add a few words to it. I appreciate you, man. Means a lot. Thank you so much. Means a lot. Dude, the first day you were here, bro, when you were typing up all that, I was like, I forgot the first one I read, but I was like, dude, no way. Did you just really make me say that, bro? Apollo, appreciate the sub, man. Means a lot. Thank you so much. All right, so we had the break of the trend line a bit earlier than expected. I'm not interested in doing anything just yet. I'm just chilling. Essentially, the shorts would have been nice in the 5-minute supply, but like I said, I don't want to just rush into anything right now. Yes, sir. Love, brother. 100% love. What kind of money is that? I don't know what the correct terminology is, but currency, I should say. What's the currency? Because that symbol is really cool. It's equal out to your next coffee. Oh, nice. Except I'm not going to get coffee. I'm going to get myself some chai tea latte. Indian rupees. Dang, Will, how do you know that? How do you know that? Will is international, man. This man is an international man. He did trade Forex, so that's probably how he knows all the other currencies in the world. All right, the shorts are continuing to short. Could have taken that short, but I was waiting for entries up here, and that didn't come to us. So now looking at gold. Gold is ripping higher. Very nice. I searched it up like 2 minutes ago. Oh, thanks, Will. Gold pause reversing to 50.70 because of the news, but not sure. Gold is back 50.85 area. It swept the lows, so possibly retesting before making the next leg lower. But I'm intrigued on taking this long, guys. Super high risk trade, but I'm gonna take this long with a tight stop.
Order filled.
Appreciate the sub. Appreciate the sub. Means a lot. Thank you. With all the momentum in the market right now after the news, I just wanted to take the lower high on the 1 minute right here. Instead of making a lower low, I made a lower high, but still pretty risky. I marked this off as a high probability area for take profit, which is the top of a 5 minute wick. Gonna stick to risking $300. Bro, actually, you're crazy, bro. Oh man, this guy said pee pee poo poo. Check, search it up. That made my day, bro. And my day's it's just getting started. It's only 8 o'clock in the morning, but that made my day. Thank you so much, XC. You crazy, man. You're crazy, bro. That is funny. Thank you, bro. This guy's crazy. Gold is making a recovery, bro. Trying to decide if if I can hold up here or just take the profits at this area if we get there. Reason being is I don't know if we're gonna get up here, and if we do, it might happen like so much further down the line. I don't feel like waiting all this time, so or we might just get stopped out and not hit take profit. That's what I'm saying. Gold, or Imperium, gold is playing with us. Gold is 100% playing games, bro. It's got the flat line of the 200 EMA is no joke. That'll mess people up. Bro, what? Hold on, man. Hold on.
Order filled.
Are you crazy, bro? All right, I'm sticking to the same amount of stop loss, so I might get stopped out here. And if I do, that's okay. I should probably give it a little bit of room. Play check. It's a song. No, I am not playing that, XZ. I don't care how many super chats you send. I am not gonna play that, bro. No. No way, bro. Oh man.
Order filled.
All right, we got stopped out on that. It was worth a shot, and I wanted to add in, but we got stopped out. Adding in sometimes isn't always good, but I wanted to see if I can get the 1500 for the day. I do that on the evals only, just so that I can try passing it sooner. Bro, are you really gonna do this right now? That's frustrating. Freaking NQ, that is frustrating. Bro, trust it will make your day and your jam. Please. No, bro, I'm not playing. EP poo poo check. No, you crazy, bro. Dude, I can't believe I just got stopped out by that stupid little wick. Sorry, XZ, I can't. Oh my gosh, let me play it on my phone before I play it live, because I don't want to get demonetized. You know what I mean? Bro, no, I'm not gonna play that live, bro. No, I'm not gonna play that live. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, but I'm not playing that live. I can't do that, bro. He has to watch out for the copyright songs, XZ. You don't know if it's copyright. How do you know if it's not copyright? Thing has 1.6 million views, bro. Whoever owns that song probably ended up making it legit song. You know, making it a legit song. Oh man, now that's on my search history. My wife and I use the same YouTube account on our TV, so she's gonna go on and like watch her YouTube stuff later. She's gonna see pee pee poo poo check song. You made it. Lies. Don't even, bro. Don't even. This guy lying. Oh my gosh. All right, we would have got stopped out originally anyway, which is all good. But that was a good trade. I'll give it another shot here. All right, XZ. See you later, bro.
Order filled.
Gonna risk the same, only $300. I have to be at 1800, unfortunately. No, 1900. I'm looking for this 1 minute to be a freaking demand, so let's see if it holds. These are all just very risky hunch trades, guys. It's not like, that's why I'm not trading my express accounts on this. Five, four, three, two, one on the 5 minute candle. So we're on a new 5 minute candle here. And not looking tight, not looking good. We're holding to 13. No, it's failing.
Order filled.
Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, on the evals we're down $700. I don't want to trade the express accounts right now. So I'm gonna potentially lock myself out on the express accounts for the day. But I just want to try passing these freaking evals. That's what gets me caught up in making risky trades, but I still like the longs. I think that the longs will play out. It's just I'm sized up so much that my risk is so tight. But I'll be patient. Still got a little time here. As you notice, I'm not rushing because I get to be at the office today, so I still have a meeting to get to attend to, but we're here. I believe that we're still going to go short at some point. I just don't know when, based on the 1 hour close. I want to go short up here, but I don't know if we're going to get up back to the 200 EMA, to be honest. Let's get those 75 likes. Yeah, you got to get up. You got to get up there. All right, looks like we're trying to push higher. Timothy, what's up, man? Good morning. I'm just taking my hands off. I mean, I think it can push higher. I'm trying to go short up in the supply, but I don't know if we're going to get up there. Yo. So I'm watching. I was looking for longs, but you know, it just keeps coming down, and so now I'll wait for shorts. Possibly, if it breaks below this trend line, I'll try to take it short. This orange line is 5-minute high, and if it closes below it, then I think shorts can enter in the chat. Not A+ setups. This is just kind of hunch trading on my eval.
Order filled.
Stops right above it. I'm gonna scalp it, see if it works out. If it doesn't, then sweet. I moved to break even on that move. Let's see if we get that break. See if we get a break below this. All right, well, this 5-minute candle formed, swing low. So I'm going to give this some room. And now we formed this 5-minute supply. I'm just trailing the 1 minute now, guys.
Order filled.
All right, we're out on that trade. Very nice trade. I could have added in, but I was looking to add in up here, but I didn't. I just wanted to let it play out. I was hoping for price to come back up into this 5-minute supply, but it didn't, to add in. But I was wanting to trail the 1 minute and let it see if it gets to take profit, where it would have been 1,500 for the day, but I didn't. Christian, hey, I was wondering about the funded accounts that are given away. How long does it take for TX3 to reach out? Dude, this guy. If you haven't gotten it, give me a second, guys. My guy. Hold on. Hey, Andrew. Could you please send me an on Angelica, this is the winner. Yes. That is correct. All right, well, it's continuing lower. Christian, I texted my guy Andrew. He works for TX3 Funded, and I just asked him for an update. So let's see what he says. Message me in the Discord. I'll talk with you directly, and apologize about that. I don't want to bother the owner of TX3 Funded. He gave me someone that works with affiliates, which his name's Andrew, and he works directly with affiliates, and I don't want to bother him. So, yeah. Yo, you're back. What's up? How did trading go? So far, we're up $819, which is nice. I could have probably just hit 1,500 for the day if I would have just trailed the 1 minute, but you never really know what's going to happen. We are in a 5-minute demand currently. Here. Looks like a no trade day. Interesting. I mean, there are people making bank right now. Guys making money short. I mean, we shorted this break of the trend line. Would have got the 1,500, but I didn't hold. As it continues. Gold is the one playing games right now. Gold is the no trade one. So, possible, if it happens today, that looks messed up. If this happens today, I'll look. Why do I keep messing up on this? If this happens today, I'll look for that. But I don't know if that's going to happen today. This thing could just continue lower. I want to aim for making 1,500, but I don't know if I'm going to get it. Don't.
Order filled.
Super scalp, super risk. Not a A+ trade. I am just scalping. With all the volatility, I'm looking for just a nice little bounce. Rashawn, what's up? What's up? Trading NQ. About to get stopped out here.
Order filled.
I'm trying to hit that. I'm trying to hit the freaking 1500 for the day. It doesn't. If I keep trying to chase that 1500, that's what gets you. That's what gets me messed up. And I'm just trying to get the 1500 for the day. I'm using the chat. Well, I just took a loss. I'm scalping now. I mean, we're up $400. We were just up 8. I am trading gold. Sorry, TopStep. Took 2 L's today, bro. Current and loss today. Feel you, bro. I feel you. I feel you. Prop firm and TopStep. All good, man. All good, Rashawn. Really now? Being risky.
Order filled. Order filled.
I'm trying to make the 1500 for the day is my problem. And that is an issue. I am not trading my Express accounts today. I'll lock myself out for an hour on the Express accounts because I don't want to trade those and go until I do trade gold, but with TopStep right now, they cut you down to 2 micros. You're taking risky trades, bro. Why? Because I'm trying to pass the combine. Just on the combine. I might continue short here, but I don't want to take it because now I could get caught in the chop. Top Step exposed for not paying out. I don't know about that, bro. I mean, maybe they do. I mean, I've locked in 30K since January, since December 30th to today. They've paid out every single time. So I don't know what you're talking about. I'm up $94. What strategy do you trade? Do you trade ICT or SMC? I don't trade either of those. Trade supply and demand. Looks like the shorts would have played out. It just came up to wake up and stop out. This is the candle wick low of this 1 hour candle, so we shall see what happens. Yep, I'm only up 94 bucks. Is your weight and calorie count up? Oh, this guy. What's up? What's up, Stakaya Wolf? Coming in here calling me fat like everybody else doesn't know that I'm fat. This guy, let's go on your YouTube channel. Cody Gross. This guy's coming on here calling me fat. Let's take a look at what this guy has to say. You want to come on my YouTube channel, call me fat? We're going to have to take a little look at what you like to talk about, my friend.
Hey everyone, my name is Cody and I am trying to raise money to offer seniors, adults, students, anybody who's looking to learn more about technology and create kind of a foundation so they can use it for their own benefit and empower themselves through technology. My belief is that
this is the guy that's calling me fat on the live.
With using an iPad or Skyping with a family member long away, it helps a lot for their life. So my business is mainly geared towards teaching.
This is the guy that's calling me fat on the live.
The socially isolated with seniors.
All right, so this guy, don't know you from Adam, wants to jump on a live and just call me fat. So I figured I'd share to you and the people watching what happens if you just call people fat on a live. This guy, he's asking for money.
Attention I get, or if anybody decides to fund me. All right, guys.
He's asking for money to fund him. So I'll let you guys make the decision for anybody that comes in here and wants to call someone fat. That's him. You guys do what you guys want. But figured I'd just do a little shout out for you, Cody. Do a little quick shout out for you. But yeah, I am trading TopStep, and right now I'm only up 94 bucks. What is that hairstyle? Let's not make fun of him, right? Like, why would we just jump onto his YouTube channel and start making fun of somebody randomly, right? Like, that sounds kind of mean, doesn't it? So, it sounds like a mean thing to do, if you ask me. What does he even talk about? Trying to be successful with stupid stuff on YouTube. Yeah, he's asking for money, I guess, apparently. Pay no attention to that loser. Yeah, you know, you got to call him out sometimes, hopefully he doesn't ever do it again. Sometimes you got to put people in their place, and when they're wrong, they're wrong. Look, I'm willing to be wrong and be put in my place, but if you're going to come on here, I'm going to put you in your place, and hopefully you never do that again. Don't give him clout. Pay no attention. Also, I'm going to go to comment on his video, letting people know who he really is. Hey, yeah, if he's over here trying to fund and ask for money, he's jumping on other people's lives. Look at his forehead. Oh my gosh, guys. He's just looking for attention, 100%. Clickbaiting. He probably is trying to scam people. You know, unfortunately, that on YouTube asking for money, that could be the case, begging for money. Gold and silver on the ways up. Do you, bro? Why are you like acting like stocky or like acting like we didn't just look at your YouTube channel? Do you do training or classes? I don't. I don't do any training or classes at the moment. And we are moving lower. So we would have had the 1500 the very first time. But you know, you just gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. You know what I mean? How much are you on your calorie count this month? Oh my gosh, this guy. I don't know. What is it to you, bro? Is that gonna change your life to know what my calorie count is? Like, get a life, bro. He's regretting. Yeah, exactly. I bet he voted to legalize drugs. I mean, I maybe teach him a lesson. Look, just throwing him on the screen. I'm gonna throw you on. Hey, you got a YouTube channel? It's all public. So as do I. Anybody can look at my stuff, so we can look at yours too, bro. He's asking for money for some sort of thing. How much have you begged this month? For Sean? Okay. All right, I'm not looking to beat him up. I'm just wanting to correct him. All right, guys. I'm not trying to beat anybody up. If he doesn't want to learn, then okay, maybe we start, talking. But right now, I did what I was supposed to. He entered the wrong chat. Yeah, for real. Yeah, you don't join my chat and like call me out and call me fat without me calling you out. So I think everybody knows I'm fat. That's an obvious thing to say. It's like, oh yeah, hello. All right, he's gone. Sometimes some of these guys end up like having fun. You know what I mean? They'll apologize. All right, you're right, bro. Sorry, and then we end up being friends. But then sometimes you call them out and they get butthurt and they leave. So yeah. All right, well, it's 9 o'clock. I've been sitting here since freaking 6:30 in the morning. That's 2 hours. We were up, now we're down. It's at $94. The momentum is on 100% short on NQ. On gold. Let me take a look at gold. Gold. Guys, gold is not something to mess with right now. Look at this. Look at gold, man. Messing, breaking people's hearts, man. On the 1 hour. This is when you go to the grocery store like this and you go to scan. You go to scan out. That's what that looks like. It's like a barcode. So yeah, I'm not messing with gold, and not only that, I can't even freaking do anything but 2 micros, so. What I'm going to do with NQ is I'm going to wait for a retracement to go short. I am very surprised at that trendline break that we took earlier that I was going to run this far. You really just never know. You know what I mean? You just really never know. Immaturity, yeah, 100%. It does really shock me though. Like the audacity that people have to just join other people's lives and say such outlandish things. I'm sorry, I have to play this. I know I'm going on the petty side, but I have to play this. Bro, how do you go on somebody's live to make fun of them and then you got this on your YouTube, bro? That's actually laughable, bro. This is crazy, bro. Oh my gosh. All right. Enough of that. I don't want to turn into that guy where I'm just like harping, but that is hilarious, bro. Oh man, that dude left the chat a long time ago. Not gonna lie. I mean, I don't know. I click on the guy's name, Stocky Wolf, and you go to his channel, and these videos have been uploaded 15 years ago. So you never know. You never know who it is. You never know who it is who's going to be on your YouTube channel commenting stupid things, stupid, horrendous, disgusting things that these people say. I've never seen somebody so horrendous in my life comment something so stupid. It doesn't matter, bro, if someone is fat or not. You know, bro, you got the good genetics, bro. Good genetics, 100%. It's because they can't reap the consequences because they hide behind the computers. 100%, bro. That's the truth, man. Keyboard warriors, they're out there. Those keyboard warriors are out there. Is that really him? I hope so. Someone made fun of you? Yeah, that guy made fun of me. Bro stuck his finger in a light socket. Yeah, bro. You don't join our stream and think you're gonna get away with it and say something so doomed, stupid. Up $94 or 94 kilograms, bruh. There he is. Hey, Stocky's back. His name's Cody, actually. Stocky A. Wolf. Here he is. He decided to not leave. He's back. All right, I'm cool with this. Hey, we chilling. Stocky, what's with the Night at the Roxbury video, bro? Going crazy, huh? Fake news. He escaped from the circus. That's why he's begging for money. Oh, gosh. The guy is such a clown. Your Trump is trash. Oh, my gosh. Guys like you, bro, to make fun of me making fun of you while using Trump is like low, bro. Yeah, he's back. Mr. Four is just looking for attention. Can we get 20 push-ups, please? Oh my gosh, this guy. Yo, what happened? The beggar is still here, Eric. This guy. Hey, let's go, Cody. You need a loan for my payouts? This guy. Oh man, bro. This guy. I was high. You were high and you posted on YouTube, bro. Just chill out with the jumping on people's lives and calling them fat. And it doesn't even call them fat. You're calling people names. Like, in the day and age that we live in, like, do you have not any sense or emotion? Like, do you not have any emotional intelligence to know that saying something like that is mean? I'm not hurt by you because I'm pretty self-confident in myself to a degree, but like, grow up. You know what I mean? Like, grow up. Who jumps on to somebody else's live to call them a name? I'm just gonna address you like a man, and I'd say the same thing if I was in person. But one, get a life. If you're just wasting time jumping on people's lives to say stupid things, that means you got nothing going on for yourself. There are other people in this live and a part of my community that are trying to learn, that are looking for positivity, and they're trying to do better for themselves, right? And, I'm giving you the chance to make that difference for yourself and make a decision that you'd want to do better. But I don't know. Some people decide to not do that. Nah, bro. I made 60K on 10K on silver. Sure, bro. Sure. Cody, you knew exactly what you were doing. Bro, paper trading doesn't count. Yeah. Paper trades don't count, bro. Paper trades don't count. High with the poverty. That's what you're dancing like a clown begging for money on YouTube. Yeah, that makes no sense, bro. 60K on 10K on silver, but yet on YouTube you're begging for money? Bro, nothing adds up. Just come clean, bro. Just come clean. Just tell us that you went long on NQ up here and you're still holding the bag. Just be honest, bro. Just be honest. High with the poverty. If you made that kind of money, you wouldn't be on here Let's be honest, 100%, bro. Anybody that makes 60K trading on their own, whether they're a YouTuber or like a real day trader, they would not be on someone else's live making fun of them. Like literally, bro. Literally. If anybody was profitable day trading and not even an influencer or on YouTube, they'd be out like living their life, you know, helping other people. This guy's crazy. He keeps trying. He's still watching. He's trying to think of another thing. He's like, all right, you're fat. Oh man, my guy made 60K on demo. Exactly. Keyboard warrior, yes. Bro bought BTC and got liquidated. 100%. 100%. Facts. He won't breathe. Yeah. All right. I mean, maybe he's still here, maybe he's not. But that was fun. That was the entertainment for today. Thank you, Cody, for jumping on and bringing on such good entertainment. Haven't had one of those in a while. Seriously though, what do you weigh? Oh my gosh, I weigh 320 pounds. There you go. Do you want to join in with Cody? I weigh 320 pounds. You guys act like I'm not, like I don't know I'm fat. Like, what do you want me to do? I weigh 320 pounds. I am 35 years old. What else do you want to know? My social security number? What else? What else do you guys want to know? Freaking, these guys are crazy, bro. He's trying to copy trade because he isn't profitable and guarantee he's going to continue watching. He is. He's gonna be one of those secret fans where he's just like a part of. He's not gonna say anything, but he's gonna follow the entire time. My guy got no self-respect, getting humiliated like this, and still here and typing ish. Yeah. He's still here for sure. I know it. He's still here for sure. You're bigger than your stock portfolio. Oh wow, cool. We got another guy. Oh man, the little keyboard warriors want to come out in the woodwork. Let's see what this guy's got. Oh, this guy's even better. Here's my favorite one. At least Cody put his face on the screen. But this man, this guy who's trying to crack jokes, got nothing. He's posted nothing. Can't even post his face online. He's over here trying to make fun of me, but can't even post his face online. Cause you know for sure, this guy's a keyboard warrior. You know what I mean? But hey, you do you, Rop P8F. You do you, my friend. You and Cody can go hang out. You guys can go on a date. Cause you guys are like-minded, you know? It seems like you guys would be really good in a relationship, to be honest. Oh man. Oh geez, another one hater in this chat. I know, man. It's crazy. Can't get more transparent than that. Yep. Another clout chaser, 100%. Who? We got Rope. Sorry. Rope. That might be his alternate account. Bro, low key, that might be Cody's alternate account, 100%. Bro, gold. Whoa. We're missing out on some crazy moves right now. Dang. Bro, look at that. It's crazy. That might be his alternate account. Dang, they out today. What the F? Yeah. Rob, get your grammar correct before trying to insult. Yeah, yes. Yeah, he's broke. This is probably, yes, with a fake account, 100%. Low key, I'd bet money on that right now. That is Cody. And Cody's like this. He's like, nah. Cody's going to go long on gold and say sniper entry. Yes. Cody is gonna go long, right? He's long. Holy crap, bro! Cody's long right now, right? And he's hoping it's going higher. So let's mark off where he went long. All right, he's like, I'm long. So let's see what happens. Hey, he's already down. You see if he got a sniper entry. Oh man, Cody's long. He's adding to his bag. I bet 1K. Yeah, for real. Hey Shaq take a look at gold. Yes, I'm looking at gold. It's crazy right now. Oh, he's still long. Cody's still long. Be careful, guys. Cody's long. He's trying to fade the move. All right, it tapped this 1 hour demand. Shaq took a look. Who else is gonna make his 60K? How else is he gonna make his 60K? Yes. Oh man. Hey Cody, my TP was your SL. The problem is Cody doesn't have an SL, bro. Cody just holds until he's on margin call. Well, actually, he holds until his demo account has to be reset. Oh man, bro, this is a crazy move right now that we're seeing. Let's clean up the charts here. Yeah. Cody's the new market maker in the demo. Yes, bro. He can move whatever he wants. He can move the market in that demo account. Guys, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. This sucks. We missed out on a big move. I already locked myself out of my Express accounts. I'm out for 36 minutes. What a move. Demo King. Yes. He said I became profitable trader when I stopped using a stop loss. Yes, that should be a shirt. I became a profitable trader when I stopped using a stop loss. Call gold dip to 48. Bro, what? 48? Dylan, are you in any of these moves, bro? Silver must be dumping then. Yeah, silver is freaking gone, dude. 48 on gold, bro? Yay. Ay, Chihuahua. That's a move, bro. All right, yeah, I'm gonna mute this user who keeps trying to shill something. I'm gonna put you in timeout, hermano. Keep trying to put in some lame stuff. Cody makes 60K, guys. Respect him. You're right. You're right. He does. He does. Yeah, and he just put extra money in his demo so that he'll never be stopped out. He hit reset. He just hit reset again. He's hit reset again. Yeah, now he's making negative 60K in the demo account. Demo respect for the pro SL hitter. That's right. This guy. Wow, guys. I don't even know what to say. There's nothing for me to do. I don't want to. I'm afraid of just jumping in. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, do we just jump in, bro, or what? DXY's up, the dollar's up. Makes sense. Ay, caramba. I mean, I want to short it into this demand, low key. Let's try it. Super tight scalp, tight stop loss. I'm going to do a tight stop. I'm going to give it one last shot to see if we can catch this move lower. Oh, no, we're not going to get it. Noopity noop noop noop. Noopity noop 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 noop. No chance I'm longing this whole market is red. 100%. No way, bro. FOMO hitting hard. For real, bro. FOMO's hitting me hard right now, dude. I'll wait for the candle to close and then go long. Rashawn, don't do that. You sound like Cody right now. Don't do that, bro. Don't do that. If you want to see the insane red heat map, come to the live talk. Oh, that's right. Yes. Guys, go to the Discord, and Dylan is there because I'll be hopping off here shortly. Dylan is there. If you join the Discord, it's completely free. He continues the trade. Dylan is a profitable trader. He's part of the community. Rashawn, you might be right, bro. He is part of the community and one of the leaders since he's profitable. So make sure to join him. I have become Cody 2.0. Yes. Yes, bro. Because if you went long and that candle closed, you just got wrecked. After the movie, we may go through consolidation. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure end of day doesn't have any more like follow through to go higher. It probably does a little bounce and then just kind of fades. Market sometimes does. Yes, will there be a bounce? Yes, there'll be some sort of retracement, but you don't want to try catching a falling knife right now. You know what I mean? Yeah. I mean, I'm sure there's some consolidation that's going to happen for a long move. How do you join him? Yes, he is in the Discord. If you go to the pinned comments above or in the description below, there is a link to my Discord. It's completely free. When you join the Discord, inside of voice channels, Dylan's there. Some of the guys join him a little bit later. I'll join him later sometimes too. Oh, whoop, I accidentally clicked on you. Dylan, I accidentally clicked on you. Hold on. Can I? I can. All right, guys. Well, I'll show you a little preview of the Discord since I'm in it. So there's Dylan's showing us the heat map. But join the Discord. If you go to the left side, it says live talk. So after we're live or after I end the stream, a lot of the times Dylan continues trading, and he's here. So let me make sure you guys can. Actually, I'm gonna jump off here in like 5 minutes. So if you guys want to join really quick and continue the party, Dylan's gonna be right here. So join. If you have a problem, message me. Dylan, what's up, bro?
What's up? How's it going, man?
It's going, bro. I'm just watching this. I'm watching this all sell off.
Dude, this is crazy.
It's bad.
Out of nowhere, this is all red.
It's all JP Morgan Chase. Dang.
Yeah, all the financial companies, even Berkshire Financial is like the only one that's like holding up right now in insurance diversified, but like there's a sector rotation into utilities right now and consumer defensive.
There you go. Racel. I know that's Racel because I remember your picture. Yeah, that's that looks like everything's going into what?
Everything's moving into utilities and healthcare right now.
Oh, geez.
There's scaring investors out of tech stocks. Probably something with AI again. Probably Oracle. Cisco had bad results. Cisco is a tech company. AI in focus. Yeah. It's pretty wild.
It is. I mean, the move on gold is insane.
The the heck? Lawmakers target big tech's energy gut. Oh, look at that. Okay, so all these lawmakers, they're going to start coming after all the data centers for AI because of, I would assume, because of the impact on um, what is the governing for the energy uses and stuff like that, like our the carbon footprint and stuff. I forget what it's called. I
Like
can't think of
environment
it
stuff.
right now. Yeah, so they're going to be coming after those guys because AI uses a huge amount of water.
Yep, I know. I know a lot of solar. I have a guy that owns a solar company. He's been investing. Well, he doesn't invest. He installs solar for some of these data centers, and it's like
Yeah,
crazy amount of money they're spending.
yeah, they're oh, here we go. Passive credit funds, AI driven debt binge, because everybody's just saying take my money with AI. Private credit's getting a hit, and I assume that's probably why. Where is. Oop, that's wild.
The sell-off, the red. This is definitely confirming, especially in the
Yeah,
area.
huge
Like if we look
pump.
at technical analysis, this is definitely looking to break 24, 26-1 low.
Yeah. That's wild, dude. I knew we weren't coming back up just yet. Dude, that's a massive candle on gold. What's NQ look like? NQ is doing the same.
NQ's doing the same.
Recorrecting.
Yeah,
I
gold
mean,
is
we're just in a
continuing.
big sideways movement though, but that sideways movement is starting to push down because if you look, um, let's see, if you look at the hour, let me switch over my stream. So if you look at the hour, you have our sideways movement from the top
I don't
down.
see anything on your screen.
Do you see the? Oh, is it not moving?
Well, let me back out and come back in.
Here,
Stream is paused.
let me let me redo it.
There you go.
If you look at this, like from the swing high to the swing low since October, we've been moving sideways on the 1 hour chart.
On NQ.
But we're starting, yeah, this is on NQ. And if you look, like, we're, before it was holding over that 50%, but now we're starting to hold below the 50%.
I see. Of the range.
Yeah, of that range.
Yep.
So it's just been, if you look at the 4 hour, yeah, it's just been an inside range for the longest time. I mean, if you brought it down to like where the breakouts weren't, you see where prices touch the most. Shoot, even actually it'd be like right here. Breaking down below a barrier. then I always consider where the biggest amount of volume of orders have been. Price has yeah, we're starting to move down. Look. Oops. What did I just do? Yeah.
Yeah, this morning I was live and I was looking at the 25 400 area in the supply zone.
Yeah.
And if we broke above it, if we broke above it, I think the Bulls would have taken over, obviously, and it held. And bro, like, what a move! 1, 2, 3 hours, we're just selling off. So
Yeah. And now, you have like these peaks. These peaks are where you'll see the most consolidation is based on volume profile theory, and auction market theory. I don't know if I had sent you that stuff. I can't remember who I sent it to, but this is a trough right here, which is the lowest amount of volume. Typically, you'll either see a reversal or you'll see a push through. And right now it's pushing through. And then it's hitting a low volume peak, but it's not enough volume. So we'll probably see it consolidate or start consolidating around this area based on the theory of volume profile. But like right here, it's consolidated before and had the bounce. So this is probably where we'll see our bounce on NQ.
yeah, we're
If
in a 1 hour demand. There's also another 1 hour demand below, but I don't think it's going to break through this 24 800 area.
Yeah, that would take a mass amount of volume, I think. If we had some more bad news come, sure, we'll probably dump down to here, but I don't think it'll. I mean, market's going to do whatever it wants to do. Depends on how scared they are.
Right.
We also have bond auctions today, too. So we have 15-year mortgage rate bond auctions, 30-year mortgage rate bond auctions in 30 minutes. We have the 30-year bond auction in 30 minutes. Or sorry, an hour and a half. And then we have the balance sheet today. The Fed balance sheet. So we had the 4-week and 8-week bill auction at just now. They're low impact, but they do investors see this as big impact, because then it can tell you where people are putting their money. It's pretty much a risk assessment is what it is. Yeah, it might hold. I did catch the short though on gold.
Nice.
Yeah, I was I had this up earlier today and I took, where was my setup? So I took this short because on the 2-minute it was showing pretty clean, and so I went down to the 1-minute. I saw it break. It came back up. I went and draw down. I just took it right here. I took five MGCs. I grabbed like it was 1,040, and then when it tapped back up into my trend channel, I just I shorted it because it wasn't breaking, and when it tapped back on here, I took 2 MGCs. And I got out though at this line because I had this marked out. I was like, I don't know. That looks like to me it looked like a spot where it could pop back.
100%.
So I should have wrote it.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda.
I know. Gold does look like it might come back up. probably
Yeah.
into this area to retest.
Yeah, NQ starting to hold too. It looks like.
And then if you look at silver, silver's doing almost identical. Um, right now I'm studying the to see if there is any SMT divergences with silver and gold. There is some sort of relativity, but it's hard to catch. It's really hard to catch because sometimes gold leads silver and then sometimes silver leads gold. So it's hard to figure out which one's doing what. But